onward to Cassti's next chapter.
So this is Winterbloom. According to my treatment log, I've been here before. I have no memory of that visit, of course, and yet I am at ease here.
It can't be. Castti! Castti, is that you?
What's all this ruckus?
She's back! Miss Castti is back!
Castti? No kidding?
Welcome back, dear. We were all hoping to see your face around here again.
Excuse me, but you recognize me?
Huh? What are you saying? How could I forget you after all you did for us?
Oh, forgive me, but I have lost my memories. I came here in hopes of finding something that would jog my memory.
Well, we'd all be happy to talk your ear off if it helps.
A hunter who once let a minor injury fester for so long it left him bedridden. Castti narrowly saved his life, made sure to give him a nice long lecture on the perils of procrastination once he recovered.
Thank you.
Haven't run into that peril yet from my procrastinating, but I'll keep a lookout. Woman utterly exhausted from taking care of her ailing mother. Cassie's kind counsel helped her gather herself and see her mother off this mortal coil. She's been passing on Cassie's advice to other caretakers ever since. That's rough.
Thank you.
Happens to all of us at some point. Cassie discovered this woman had a malignant tumor. And visiting the village as part of Ayer's apothecaries, she fortunately found it early enough to treat her and avoid major health incident. At 24? Jesus. And so if they were back here, she was 20 when she found this girl?
Thank you.
It's a very young age to find a malignant tumor.
Thank you, everyone.
Just say the word, Miss Castti. I'd be happy to chat for hours.
Though, come to think of it, Lady Rosa was the one closest to you.
Rosa.
Point me to Rosa.
She's ruler of these lands. You'll find her in her manor in the northwest of town.
I'm going. I'm going.
Thank you for all your help. I'll go see her at once.
Near.
Oh my. If it isn't Castti.
This person seems to recognize me as well. I apologize for the sudden intrusion, but I would like to request an audience with Lady Rosa.
Word of your coming has already reached us. This way, please.
No better time for your reputation to precede you than when you lose your memories. butler to the Glenville family, who oversee the town of Winterbloom. She's followed Rosa like a shadow since her ladyship was young. Though a woman of few words, she's served Rosa extremely well over the years.
That was very helpful.
Castti, good to see.
Please be at ease, Lady Rosa.
Just Rosa will do. No need for formality between old friends. So it's true. You really don't remember.
There's time for that later. You need medicine.
No need. I already have some. This is the medicine you prepared for me.
It is?
Dozens of apothecaries saw me before you came. They all declared me incurable, a lost cause. But you were different. I owe my life to your fortitude and skill.
Oh. I'm glad to hear I was able to help you.
But you still look sick.
Would you allow me to examine you? The medicine appears to be slowing the disease's progress, but your entire body is showing signs of mild paralysis. At this rate, you won't last another month.
I'm aware. Only a few grains of sand remain in my hourglass. Yet, I wish to live just a little longer.
Rosa.
Mother, I brought your medicine.
What's up, Hayata? How's it going? Just playing through some Octopath.
Castti? It's me, Malia. It's been so long.
Yeah, thanks for swinging by.
I gather balm leaves from the herb garden every day, just like you told me.
What are you up to? Just playing some strikers.
Garden? What garden?
The one you planted for us, for Mother.
A garden. With the right herbs, I may be able to craft a special elixir for Rosa.
Yeah, the game's pretty good. So, I was hopping on some quick play during lunch. So, there was some definitely giving me a different perspective on how to play some characters depending on what sparks you get paired with, right? So, kind of interesting. Like I was getting some heavy brawler augments with Rune, and so you can just then like it was like 1-2 punch and something else that gave you increased power, and so then you get the banish and the double portal, and it's just like in almost insta KO. But the problem with it is that if you don't have cast to last, the banish almost doesn't last long enough for you to get the portals on them, or for them to get to full size by the time the banish is done. So it's just like really, really small, like nuanced crap with Rune. It's nuts. So, and then there was one quick play game I was playing that it gave everybody every spark. It was a 4-spark quick play. And everybody was zooming. Like, you get so much speed from having 4 sparks and the spark of agility. It's nuts. So, quite fun. Yeah, exactly. So, spark of quick play Exodia. So, I'm sure it would be good on other strikers. So, but I def think that the flex rune is where it's at. If you can get like what is it, twin engine or twin drive to bounce back between the different sides while attacking on offense, it's just like so it's like having 3 people on the front line. So I'll be back on for sure. We'll get some more games going. So Maggot was in here a little bit, but he saw how awesome this game looked, and he's like, I'm gonna play through that, and I don't want spoilers. I'm like, all right, see ya, Maggot. So he hopped back to Cosmic Stream. So.
Would you show me to this garden of yours?
It would be my pleasure. The garden is next to the house. I'll go ahead and unlock it.
Rest easy, Rosa. I'll be back soon.
Castti, how is Lady Rosa?
I won't mince words. She doesn't have long. Nevertheless, she's fighting with all her strength to hold on.
Lady Rosa suffers for the sake of her family and her legacy. Malia is still a mere child of 11 years. In the laws of our land, she cannot inherit her mother's estate until she is 12. If the lady perishes before her daughter comes of age, her lands and her title will pass to her next nearest kin.
Are they like a piece?
So Rosa wants to pass on her estate to Malia. That's why she's so desperate. I'll do everything I can for her. I promise you. I'll see that Rosa's hopes do not crumble around her.
It's Malia's room. Garden. What's up?
These plants are well tended.
I've taken care of them every day, Castti, just like you taught me.
You're such a good daughter, Malia.
Thanks.
May I take some cuttings? I need them to mix an elixir for your mother.
Help yourself.
Rosa is growing weaker by the moment. Before long, she'll be completely paralyzed. But I know just the thing for her. Scalebark leaf, snowgrass. Can't forget the bloodberry. You can never have enough bloodberries. I should ask Malia where they are.
Rose Rose's daughter and heir to House Glenville the moment she turns 12 years of age. She strives to be like her mother in both public and private spheres, a feat that requires no small amount of effort.
Thank you.
Bloodberry, snowgrass, some leaf. Got some ingredients. Now we need to concoct our medicine. Got it. Let's go.
There. That should do it. Thank you, Malia.
Hey, Castti? Is Mother...
Yeah, it's pretty close, Hayata. It's so it's Square Enix. So obvious why it looks like that. But it came out like a couple months ago. So I'd never played the first one, but the plot doesn't tie in at all. The music in the game is incredible. All these, like, the main campaign stuff, like what you're seeing here, it's all voice acted, which is incredible. And then it actually lets you, like, the reason it stopped is because I can actually control the speed of it as I'm playing it. So I could pause the the talking and stuff, which has actually been really helpful. Because on my other playthrough, I just skipped through everything. So that I don't know any of, like, the campaign. Like, I've actually done this before, but I didn't actually listen to any of the stuff or what was happening or watch it. I just skipped it so I could come and do this on stream. But yeah, it's been really good. There's like 8 characters across the planet, and you know, pick your 4 that you want to play and then go through their campaign and stuff. It's very good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There were a lot of times in this game where I'm like, this definitely, like, I played a ton of Final Fantasy X, and there's, like, when you go to the grotto, that place's music sounded, to me, really similar to the, like, Winterbloom, which is the town that we're in right now. So. I'm always a big fan
I
of
won't lie to you, Malia.
Square Enix stuff.
I'm
I grew up on
sorry.
Final Fantasy, and it's so good. And then I played Bravely Default as well, which was a Square Enix RPG for the 3DS a few years back, like a decade back at this point. And this game feels almost exactly like Bravely Default. So, turn-based combat, really good.
No, it's all right. Thanks for being honest. I've been with her all this time and watched her getting weaker. I expected this. Even after she became bedridden, she still put our town above all else.
Back to the game.
I want to follow in her footsteps. I want her to know her spirit will live on in me. Why do I have to wait until I'm 12? Oh, rats. I shouldn't have wasted your time while Mother still needs you.
It's all right, Malia. And I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to see your wish comes true.
This poor girl.
Come on. Your mother is waiting.
Greg, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to treat a guest? I'm here to see how our dear sickly Rosa's doing. Bad cough, huh? You don't look so good. Worse than the last time I came by. Why not just die already? Don't worry. I'll look after your lands and... Huh? Who in the hells are you?
It's Castti. Don't you recognize her?
Castti? Oh, yes. That healer, one of those heirs apothecaries. You've wasted your time here. Rosa's going to bite it, and there's nothing you can...
Enough! I will not permit you to insult our guest, Greg.
Hey, no need to get all snippy. All I'm saying is...
If you have something to say, you'll address it to me. I am the lady of this house.
Ugh. Fine. I've had my fill of this place for today anyway. Speaking of which, I'm a guest in your house too. You can at least see me to the door.
Very well. If you'll follow me.
Lady Malia, are you sure?
Of course. I shall handle this.
Damn. Why'd that healer have to show up now?
I am sorry you had to see that. Greg is my nephew. He's not a bad man. He simply wants to change this town for the better.
Does he?
He is too hasty. He plans to force his vision upon the people, and in his hurry to help, ignores their needs.
So that's why you're so desperate to have Malia inherit your title.
Forgive me, but I think I need to rest now.
Rosa, I've made an elixir for you. It should ease your pain. Here, drink deep.
Thank you, Castti. I'm already feeling better.
Drink deep.
I recommend you get some rest. Sleep will
Drink
aid
deep.
the medicine in its work.
You haven't changed one whit, Castti.
Drink deep?
What was it that you always said? Ah, yes. I only wish to extend a helping hand to all in need. Even without your memories, you are still the same old Castti.
Rosa.
Castti, if I may have a word.
He like took her or some crap, right?
I found this out front.
A letter?
Apothecary, we have Malia. If you ever want to see her again, come to the tavern in the Thieves' Quarter. Alone.
Malia.
I've searched the whole manor and there's no sign of her anywhere. Oh dear. Oh dear. What will I tell Lady Rosa?
Where is the tavern they spoke of in the letter?
On the north side of town. But the Thieves' Quarter is too dangerous. People get robbed there.
Oh no.
You can't mean to...
I do. I intend to rescue her.
But...
Stay with Rosa and don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Castti...
Travel banter. Blackness hunt is the worst. Why would you use people to bait to lure in other people? Like, use something tastier, Chet. Sometimes humans say they'll do one thing and then they do another. People lie for all sorts of reasons. Yeah, but if everyone says things they don't mean, yep. How do you know if what you're hearing is true or not? Must be so tiring thinking about it all the time. Yeah. Make a good point. Still, sometimes the truth only causes pain. That's why we tell small fibs to slowly feel each other out and learn how to interact without causing mutual pain. Strange as it may sound, in a sense, deceit is the basis of human relationships. Humans are complicated. Sometimes falsehoods can be kindness, so checked. It depends on what you're talking about. Is that a line in my screen? I guess it's just motion blur on like an exact spot that isn't showing up in the stream. That's weird. Oh well.
Malia.
Now, not another step.
What have you done to Malia?
Oh, don't worry about her. I'm a pacifist at heart. I gave her a little something to put her to sleep.
What do you hope to gain by this treachery?
Oh, that's easy. I want you to stop ministering to Rosa and get out of my town.
You want that title that badly?
I'm a visionary. I'm going to turn this backwater burg into a thriving metropolis, like Clockbank. But that fool Rosa is too stuck in the past to see the future. Eventually, I started thinking, I could do a better job than her. I could change this town.
You would pressure her now, when she's battling a mortal illness?
It's for her own good. She should give the town to me and retire, so she can focus on recuperating. I've almost got her convinced, but you're going to ruin all my hard work. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Leave, and I promise I'll send Malia home.
Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Could you shut up already? Let's get to the point. You want this busybody gone, right? There's an easier way to make her disappear.
Hold on. What are you planning?
Depends on what she values more. Her money
Hey,
or
thanks,
her
Ayata.
life.
Appreciate it.
Stop! I hired you to stand there and look menacing, nothing more.
If you walk out that door right now, I'll pretend like none of this ever happened.
Oh,
Nick, Mac.
Castti gonna slap you up, Pluck,
Yeah, boss?
and Mick and Mac.
Little Miss Tough Girl here's on her way out of town. Show her the boot and take her purse for the trouble.
I'm coming,
She's
Maria.
gonna absolutely destroy these fools.
Here we go.
I can't use that because
Come on.
Now then. Pierce them. Kings of Frost.
Here I go.
she can heal
This
herself.
will make it all right.
Right. Come on then. Just finish this.
Well now.
Right? They just did such a good job. It's like all around. I mean, that's ice.
This'll cool you down.
1 damage, but it got a break up. So, I should really learn up their abilities on this, huh?
I got more grit than I can handle.
Should probably do that on this guy.
I need a plan.
Which means I can break them with this.
Transform. Broken.
Oh, I still use my latent on Cartuccio. That's
How
nice.
do you like that?
Does this hit everybody? Yeah, it
This
does.
is the answer.
Here we
Yeehaw!
He doesn't have a just a bow.
You're well now.
Let's go. Just finish this. Right.
I should use that probably. Should be able to
Come on
see
then.
it.
All right. I'm hungry.
That's a couple levels on each of them. A dagger we won't use.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Snobby little shit.
It's not my place to judge you for your crimes.
Yeah, it is.
Examine your deeds and your heart, and if you find them wanting, become a better person. Tell Rosa what happened here.
He won't.
Malia, are you all right?
I am now. Thanks, Castti.
Let's go home, shall we? Your mother must be worried.
Should have made him do it.
I cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us, Castti.
I need no thanks. I merely did what was right. Here, your medicine. You'll stay in bed and rest now, understood?
It's like a montage saying that we stayed here for like a whole month. Which is fine. Because they haven't revealed like a BBEG outside of like the main characters' plots. Now he's back. Just point at him. Malia Glenville's 12th birthday.
Mother.
Lily.
Yes, my lady.
I thank you for your loyalty to House Glenville.
Lady Rosa, don't leave us.
Greg.
Yes?
I leave our town in your hands. Yours and Malia's both. Listen to our people. Care for them. And make our home a better place.
I will. I promise. So you promise me we'll see it together.
Thank you, Greg. Castti.
Rosa. It looks like Rosa has something she wants to talk about. I should inquire and give her a chance.
She didn't say anything to her daughter on her 12th birthday. The ruler of Winterbloom. She suffers from an incurable disease. The medicine she takes helps prolong her life. Her daughter Malia is to succeed her when she comes of age, so Rosa is determined to live until her dear daughter's birthday. Malia.
Castti, do you think I'll last until my daughter's birthday?
Be strong, Rosa. You want to live to see Malia follow in your footsteps, right?
I do. But that is only what I want for her as head of my household. What I really want for my child is for her to be happy. When I admit it aloud like that, I find that I no longer care a fiddle about the succession. I just want to live long enough to celebrate her birthday one last time. nothing more.
Rosa.
Thank you. It's thanks to your skill that I still draw breath.
No, Rosa. It's not my skill that sustained you, but your own strength.
Malia. I have a present for you. I give this to you. The brooch of joy.
You're giving me your brooch?
Happy birthday, my angel.
Thank you, Mother. I'll cherish it always.
Just the saddest birthday any kid has ever had.
Promise you, I'll grow up to be a kind and just ruler, just like you. So don't worry about me, Mother.
Oh, Malia. When did you get so big? I'm proud of you, Malia.
Mother. Castti. Do you really have to go so soon? I wanted to thank you for everything you did for my mother. I promise you, I'll continue to tend the garden. Those herbs will be used to heal all who need them.
I know you'll be a kind and just leader, Malia.
Oh, I almost forgot to ask. How is Mr. Trousseau?
Trousseau?
He was such a nice man. It'd be lovely to see him again.
Who?
Oh, don't tell me you forgot all about him too.
I've never heard that name before. I wonder who he could be.
Malia met a young man by the name of Trousseau when Castti and the rest of the heir's apothecaries came through Winterbloom. Malia had never met someone with so kind a heart, and the two soon grew close. Trousseau.
Hey, Mr. Trousseau? Yorna, she died. That makes me really, really sad.
My little sister had a good life.
If Mommy died too, I...
There, Malia. I'm sure your mother will be better in no time. She has me caring for her, after all.
You're right.
I have to save her. I have to save her. I won't let Malia cry. I can't. I promised Yorna. But Rosa's illness is incurable. And I've only just begun studying the healing arts. Damn it. Damn it. I'm worthless. Worthless. are you people?
Heirs apothecaries. We heard someone named Rosa was in need of healing. And it is our purpose to extend a helping hand to all those in need. I remember now. To extend a helping hand to all those in need. That was our creed. The driving purpose of Heirs Apothecaries. It was in this town I met that young man named Trousseau, but... just who was he? It's no use. My memory is a blank. It was something important. I remembered that much. But what? I won't remember anything sitting here. I need to continue my journey if I'm to have any hope of recovering what was lost to me.
In a frozen town surrounded by snow, Castti discovers a fragment of who she used to be. To extend a helping hand to those in need. The Heirs Apothecary's creed and a thread that will guide her to her lost memories. But piece by piece, she is resembling her past. What will she find when the puzzle is complete? Castti the Apothecary, Chapter 2, Winterbloom Root End. Sweet, chugging along on
Sigh and Winterbloom. Names discovered in my log, and gleaming waystones to guide me on my journey. Visiting those towns jogged loose forgotten memories. Memories of my life before, of when I was one of Heirs Apothecaries. And of that rain.
That was sudden.
Malaya? What are you doing here?
Geo memories.
It's been a slow process, but I've remembered some of what I'd forgotten. We knew each other once, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Like you, I was part of Heirs Apothecaries.
Why did you lie to me? Why did you pretend not to recognize me? Tell me, Malaya.
I can't answer that, Castti. The village of Helix. Ring a bell?
Helix? This memory.
I'll be waiting for you there.
Malaya. Helix. Is that where I'll find Heirs Apothecaries? What happened there? I can't remember. I need to see for myself. It's the only way to remember everything.
Nice. Scent of Commerce, which I think that one was the jukebox thing, or the... Anyway. Oh, this, the abandoned village. Cool. Great, well that wraps up Castti Chapter 2. Cruising along there. Still takes quite a bit of time to get through all of the cutscenes and stuff, because they are just abundant, right? Like, it's just a really good plot. They just took their time telling the story. Definitely feels like Bravely Default. So, we are going to just go back into town real quick just to save. What level was that? Was that 31? Yeah, so we're still like super under leveled for it, but it doesn't really matter because the rest of our team is just incredibly powerful. None of this matters. Collect and donate. I guess that would help. And then we have passives on both of them. Cool. Thank you for watching. Take care.